Hello again and welcome to Elisabeth Hogarth Designs. I'm taking another look at the Enchanted Jungle collection from Craft Consortium today. This video is going to focus on colouring the 3D embossing folder, and here I've used Distress Oxides, watercolour pens and pencils and a black fine liner pen. This card took over an hour to make, so I have sped up the process for you and it's set to music. But as always, I'm more than happy to answer any of your questions. I begin by showing you that all you need is ordinary watercolour paper, and take one of the mats out of your cutting machine to emboss the folder itself, and you can see how good the quality of the emboss is. And then all I'm taking are my standard Distress Oxide colours and adding them to the embossing folder with some water, and then building up the layers bit by bit. I wanted to know how the image would work out if I used dark colours on the background first. I then incorporated my Zig watercolour pens to colour the flowers. So in a way I'm working from the back to the front, but it's entirely up to you how you use the inks and the pens. The main thing to do is to remember to allow the colours to dry between the layers. I'm continuing to build up the layers through working from my light, my medium, dark, all with the same shade of green. This was my first attempt with this particular embossing folder. I made a second card which I'm happier with, but you live and you learn. You remember what you like and what you don't like. So I kept this video because I wanted to show you that it's not always as straightforward as making a card. It's about enjoying the creative process. You've been working on the embossed card, it's a good idea to re-emboss where you have been working. This particular card wasn't completely aligned, so if you look carefully, some of the edging isn't lined up with the black line that I had afterwards. However, I've kept it in because this part where the leopard is coloured has worked really well. I'm trying to emulate the designs that Linsey Kelly has used with her white work on the original artwork, which is why I decided to use a black microline pen. This one is a 0.8 nib, which is one of my favourites. So I'm using the lines on the embossing folder to guide the outline. I decided to go back to the background again just to build up that midnight sky. I completed the card by framing it with some black cardstock and using foam pads to then layer it onto the coordinating 12 by 12 papers. I enjoy finishing cards with a black and white sentiment and my trademark sequins, which I used 3 colours to complement the colours of the flowers in the background. I'm fairly pleased with this first version of this card. I made a second one in navy blue. You'll have to let me know in the comments below what you think. See you soon, and thank you for joining me at Elisabeth Hogarth Designs. Bye bye for now.